And moving up the East Coast to New York, disgraced Hollywood movie mogul Harvey Weinstein is granted the right to an appeal more than 2 years after his conviction of sexual crimes. Weinstein was found guilty of third-degree rape and first-degree criminal sexual act, but acquitted of 3 more serious charges back in February 2020, capping a landmark trial of the Me Too era. He was sentenced to 23 years in prison. The decision now opens the door for oral arguments for the New York State Court of Appeals next year. Weinstein and his attorneys argued that the film producer did not receive a fair trial, and they aimed to reverse his conviction entirely. After hearing arguments, the court could either uphold the lower court's decision and keep Weinstein's conviction in place, or vacate his conviction. That could lead to a modified conviction or a new trial. Katherine, if Weinstein is actually granted a new trial, do you think his accusers, including Miriam Haley and Jessica Mann, will testify again?
I think that they will, especially Ms. Haley and Ms. Mann. Those are the two key witnesses against Harvey Weinstein. And as you can see there, Ms. Haley is represented by Gloria Allred, and Ms. Allred already mentioned in her press conference before that if there was an appeal and there was a new trial, Ms. Haley will testify again. So I think there is a high likelihood that she will. Ms. Mann, I think, will also testify again. She has been involved in a lot of reforms of the laws regarding the definition of consent so that there are changes nationwide. So these two are very courageous women, and I think they will still face their abuser, Harvey Weinstein, if there is a new trial again.
It's got to be hard, though, Katherine, staying on that stand again and actually going through all of that and being convincing, but I agree, I think they will get back up there. Mike, Harvey Weinstein's planning to argue that a juror who wrote a book about a predatory older man should have been excluded from the jury. Could that actually make a winnable ground for appeal?
I think it makes a justifiable issue to discuss on appeal. However, whenever you're looking to overturn a juror or something of that nature, it's very difficult. And one of the really reasons it's so difficult is when you look at it, it has to be a unanimous verdict. So not only do you have to show that the juror hid something, but the thing that he hid was used to find the conviction. But it's difficult to show that if 11 other people found that he was guilty of the charges that he is accused of.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%, Mike. That makes complete sense.